through the fire, you've walked through the storm, you felt like the weight of the world was pressing against you, but I'm here to tell you today, you have suffered enough. Your pain has served its purpose. Your struggle has brought you wisdom, but now it's time to rise, to step into the new, to claim the life you've been destined for. I want you to look at your neighbor and say, enough is enough. Your suffering has an expiration date, and that date is now. You're about to see the other side of what you've been through. And I declare today is the day of your deliverance. You felt it, haven't you? The weight of the world pressing down on you, the burden of everything you've gone through, the heartbreak, the disappointment, the struggles that seem endless. You felt that pain that cuts so deep that makes you question if you'll ever come out of it. But here's the thing, that pain is real. It has been real and it's been heavy. I'm not here to tell you to pretend it's not there, to sweep it under the rug, or to act like it doesn't matter, because it does matter. Your suffering matters. Your tears, your sleepless nights, the moments you thought you would break, they matter. They've been part of your story. But I want you to know something today, something that will change the way you see what you've been through. Yes, it's been hard. There have been moments where you didn't know if you could make it, but I stand here to tell you that you have suffered enough. Enough is enough. The pain you've carried has served its purpose. It's been a teacher, a mentor, and although it has hurt like nothing else, it has made you stronger, more resilient, and more powerful than you ever thought possible. You might have walked through fire, you might have walked through storms, and in those moments, you might have wondered where your help was. You might have wondered if there was even a way out. But here's the truth, that pain, that suffering is not the end. It's never the end. It is only a chapter, not the whole story. Your story is still unfolding, and what you've been through has been preparing you for what's coming next. The mistake we often make is thinking that our suffering is a punishment, that the pain we feel is somehow a reflection of something wrong with us. But let me tell you, your suffering is not a sign of your failure, it's a sign of your growth. Growth comes through resistance, it comes through the fire. You don't get a diamond without the pressure. You don't get a tree without the storm. Everything you've faced, every single thing you've endured has been to mold you, to shape you, to prepare you for what's about to unfold in your life. But today marks a shift. You've learned the lessons you were supposed to learn. You've gained the strength, the wisdom, the perseverance. The season of suffering, the season of pain is over. It is time for you to rise. It's time for you to step into the victory that is already yours. The chains of your past are broken and the future is waiting for you to claim it. I know it's hard to let go. I know it's difficult to believe that it's truly over. But trust me when I say this. You are not defined by your struggles. You are not defined by your pain. What defines you is your ability to rise, your ability to stand up after every setback and move forward. And that is exactly what you are going to do. You've suffered enough. Now it's time to step into the promise, the peace, the joy, the victory that has been waiting for you all along. You've endured, and now it's time for you to be restored. It's time for you to walk in the full abundance of everything that's been prepared for you. Your suffering has equipped you, but now you're walking into a season where your victory will be evident to everyone around you. You've endured the storm, now it's time to walk into the sunshine. You've paid the price, now it's time for your reward. So take a deep breath, look up, and know that you are not alone. The suffering is over, and your new beginning is here. It's time for you to embrace the future. Step into the blessings and claim the life that has been waiting for you. You've suffered enough. Enough is enough. Now it's time for the breakthrough. Now it's time for you to step into your purpose, to walk in your destiny, and to know that the best is yet to come. There comes a time in all of our lives when the weight of the world presses down on us so hard that we can barely breathe. We walk through dark valleys feeling the sting of loss, rejection, betrayal, and failure. The tears seem endless. The sleepless nights feel like they stretch on forever, and the future appears so uncertain. During these times, we ask ourselves, why is this happening to me? Why does it feel like everything is falling apart? How much longer must I endure this pain? In those moments, we begin to feel like victims of our circumstances, like the pain is never going to end. And we start questioning our worth. We begin to wonder if it's even worth it to keep going, if this suffering is just too much for us to handle. But I want you to understand something very important today. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are a survivor of your struggles. And more than that, you are being shaped. You are being refined and you are being prepared for something greater. What we fail to realize in our suffering is that the pain is never pointless. It's never in vain. You see, suffering serves a purpose. It's not designed to break you, though it often feels like it. It's not there to punish you, although it can feel like the weight of the world is crashing down on you. No, the suffering you've been through has a deeper purpose. It's there to refine you, to make you stronger, to build your faith, and to prepare you for what is ahead. It's like the process of gold being refined in the fire. The heat is unbearable, but the gold that comes out of it is more valuable than anything that went in. The pressure that you've been under is molding you, shaping you into something greater than you ever thought possible. Yes, it's painful. Yes, it hurts. But you are not the same person you were before this journey. You are stronger. You are wiser. You are more resilient. What you've been through has made you more powerful, more determined, and more capable of handling the challenges that lie ahead. You might not see it now, but every single step you've taken, every tear you've cried, every moment of anguish has been part of a divine process. You were never meant to stay in that place of pain forever. The suffering, the heartache, the challenges, they have a season. And that season has come to an end. It's time to let go of the pain that has held you back. It's time to stop identifying yourself by the struggles you faced. The past is just that, the past. It does not have the power to dictate your future unless you allow it to. The only thing that matters now is the future that lies ahead of you, the victories, the breakthroughs, the blessings that have been prepared for you. You have suffered enough. The pain has had its moment. But now it's time for you to walk into your healing, your restoration, and your purpose. You might still feel the remnants of the pain in your heart. You might still carry the scars from the battles you fought. But don't let those scars define you. Let them remind you of how far you've come. Let them be a testimony of your resilience, your strength, and your ability to overcome. You're not broken because of what you've been through. You are stronger because of it. The pain, the heartache, the suffering, it has all been part of the process. But the process is over now. You've been through the storm, and now it's time for you to step into the sunshine. You've faced the giants, and now it's time for you to claim your victory. The breakthrough you've been waiting for is here. The new season is upon you. The suffering has served its purpose. But now it's time to walk in the fullness of your destiny. You are not just surviving anymore, you are thriving. You are not just enduring, you are becoming everything you were meant to be. You have suffered enough. Enough is enough. It's time to rise. It's time to step into the life that's been waiting for you, the life that is yours by divine right. Your suffering has refined you, and now the victory is yours to claim. So don't look back. Don't dwell in the past. Your future is calling you, and it's time to step into it with courage, with faith, and with the full confidence that the best is yet to come. You have been prepared for this moment, and the suffering has made you ready for everything that lies ahead. Now rise up. Take hold of your future and walk boldly into it, knowing that you are no longer defined by your pain, but by the strength you've gained from it. Your suffering is over, the best is yet to come. The hardest part of any struggle is feeling like you're trapped in it, wondering if there's a way out. You face challenges, heartache, and loss, and it feels like you're walking through a fog with no clear direction. The emotional weight, the constant feeling of exhaustion, it all starts to build up, and before you know it, you're not just physically drained, you emotionally, mentally, and spiritually drained too. And in those moments, it's so easy to feel like there's no way out. You begin to wonder if you're stuck. You wonder if this is your life now. The pain feels never ending. It feels like you're carrying a load that is too heavy for you to bear. But I want you to hear me today. You are not stuck. This is not the end of your story. This pain, this heartache, these struggles, this is not where your journey ends. When we're in the midst of suffering, it's hard to see the purpose in it. It's difficult to understand why we go through these trials. But if you step back for a moment and look at the bigger picture, you'll see that suffering is never without purpose. It has a reason. It has a role. There's a divine design to the challenges you face. And every moment of pain you've experienced has been shaping you, refining you, and preparing you for something greater. You see, suffering does not just break us down, it builds us up. It makes us stronger. It forces us to dig deeper into ourselves to find strength we didn't know we had. It pushes us to our limits so that we can understand how far we can truly go. It teaches us lessons that we could never learn in comfort. We may not understand why certain things happen to us in the moment, but if we trust the process, we'll realize that it was never about breaking us. It was about refining us into the person we were always meant to be. You are not defined by your pain. You are not defined by your suffering. You are defined by how you rise from it. You are defined by the strength you find in the midst of the struggle. And today I want you to know that you have suffered enough. You've carried that burden long enough. You've walked through the fire long enough. You've endured the heartache long enough. The storm may have raged for a long time, but storms don't last forever. The rain falls, the thunder crashes, but eventually the clouds part. The sky clears and the sun shines through. That is what is coming for you. Your suffering has an expiration date. And I believe with all my heart that that date has passed. You've learned what you needed to learn. You've gained the wisdom that only comes through hardship. Now it's time for you to step into your new season, the season of healing, the season of breakthrough, the season of peace and joy and victory. It's easy to let the pain define you. It's easy to hold on to it because it's all you've known for so long. But I'm telling you, holding on to the past will never get you to the future. You cannot move forward if you're constantly looking behind. You cannot step into the new if you keep holding on to what has hurt you. The hurt, the disappointment, the betrayal, they are part of your past. They are not part of your future. You have suffered enough, and it's time to let go. The hardest part of letting go is often believing that you deserve better. There's a part of you that still clings to the pain because it's familiar, because it feels like what you deserve. But I want to remind you today that you are worthy of peace. You are worthy of joy. You are worthy of everything that is good, and you do not have to carry that burden any longer. You do not have to live in the shadow of your past. You do not have to allow your past mistakes, your failures, or the wrongs done to you to define your worth. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of happiness. You are worthy of restoration. And most importantly, you are worthy of the breakthrough that is coming your way. This moment, this very moment, is the turning point. You have suffered enough, and now it's time for you to receive what is rightfully yours. It's time for you to walk into your victory. It's time for you to receive the blessings that have been waiting for you. The lessons from the past are now part of your story, but they will no longer hold you back. You are no longer bound by the pain of your past. You are free to walk into the future with your head held high, knowing that you are stronger, wiser, and more prepared for what lies ahead. When you stand in the fullness of who you are, after all the trials, all the heartbreaks, all the losses, you will be able to look back and see the beauty in the struggle. You will understand that every challenge, every setback was not meant to break you, but to make you. And when you step into the future that awaits you, you will understand that it is a future that has been designed for you, a future that is full of blessings and opportunities. You've endured, you've carried the weight, you've fought the battle, and now it's time to rest. It's time to receive the reward for your endurance. Your suffering is over. The storm has passed. The sun is shining, and it's shining for you. Your breakthrough is here, and it's time for you to walk into your destiny with confidence and joy. No more looking back, no more holding on to the past. The best is yet to come. The best has always been ahead of you. You've suffered enough. Now it's time to step into the life you were meant to live. It's time to embrace the future with open arms. Your suffering was only a chapter in your story, but it's not the end. The best is still unfolding, and it's time for you to walk into it fully prepared, fully restored, and fully victorious. For so long, you carried that weight. You've been walking through your days with the heaviness of everything you've been through pressing down on your shoulders. It feels like the world has been on your back, and for so long, it's been so hard to breathe. The weight of your past mistakes, the disappointments, the heartbreaks, and the pain you've experienced. It all feels like it has been part of you for so long that you can barely remember a time when it wasn't there. And with each passing day, it feels like you get just a little more worn down, a little more worn out. It feels like the suffering will never end, like you'll never be free from it. But I want you to understand something so important. The suffering you've been through is not the end of your story. It is a chapter in your journey, but it is not the whole book. And it is not the last chapter either. You've been through a season of pain, and it has felt long, it has felt relentless, but you have suffered enough. Enough is enough. It's time for you to step into the next season, the season of your breakthrough, your healing, and your restoration. I know it's hard to imagine, especially when the pain feels so fresh and raw. When you're in the middle of your suffering, it can seem like the world has forgotten about you, like you're standing alone in the storm with no end in sight. It's in those moments that you may even question your faith. You may wonder, why me? Why am I the one who has to go through this? You may feel isolated, as if no one understands the weight of what you're carrying. But I want you to know today, deep in your heart, that you are not alone. You have never been alone. The pain you've experienced, the suffering you've endured, it's been part of a divine process, a journey that's been shaping you, refining you, and preparing you for something so much greater than you've ever imagined. Yes, it's been difficult. Yes, it's been painful. But let me tell you this, you have endured. And because you have endured, you are now stronger than you were before. The suffering you've experienced has been the furnace in which your strength has been forged. It has been the fire that has refined your spirit, purified your heart, and strengthened your character. You've been through so much, but each battle, each struggle has made you a warrior. It has given you a deeper understanding of yourself and of the world around you. You have learned lessons through your pain that you could never have learned in comfort. But now I want you to hear me clearly. The suffering has served its purpose. You've learned what you needed to learn. You've gained the strength that only hardship can bring. And now it's time for you to step out of that season of pain and into a new season of victory. You've carried that burden for long enough. You've walked through that storm for long enough. And now it's time to walk in the peace and the joy that have been waiting for you. The suffering you've endured has refined you, but it has also finished its work. It's time for you to step into the freedom that comes with healing, into the peace that comes with restoration. You may be sitting here thinking, but I still feel the pain. I still feel the weight. I still feel the scars of what I've been through. I understand that the scars are there. They're real, and they remind you of the battles you've fought and the battles you've won. But those scars don't define you. They are not the sum of who you are. They are simply reminders of your resilience, of how much you have overcome. They are evidence that you survived, and not just survived, but thrived. Because you didn't let your suffering break you. You didn't let it keep you down. You may have stumbled, you may have fallen, but you always got back up. That is the strength that lives within you. So I need you to hear me when I say it's time to let go. It's time to release the pain, release the hurt, release the guilt, the shame, the regrets. You've carried them for long enough. They are not yours to hold any longer. They serve their purpose, but their purpose has come to an end. Now it's time for you to step into the new, to step into the promise that's waiting for you. The future is brighter than you've ever imagined. Your breakthrough is not just a possibility, it's a certainty. And today I declare over you that this is the moment you are stepping into it. The future is waiting for you, and the life that you have always dreamed of, filled with peace, joy, abundance, and fulfillment, is waiting for you on the other side of this pain. You might not see it right now, but the shift is coming. The breakthrough is already on its way. And when it comes, it will be so much more than you ever imagined, so much greater than anything you've ever hoped for. Your suffering was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to prepare you for this moment, for this new season. And now that season is here. So I want you to take a deep breath. I want you to let go of the weight. I want you to release the fear, the doubt, and the pain. It's over. The suffering has had its time, but now it's time for you to rise. You are stronger, you are wiser, you are ready. Your breakthrough is on the horizon, and today marks the beginning of your new journey. The best is yet to come. You've suffered enough, and now it's time to step into the life that's been waiting for you. Don't let the past hold you back. Don't let it define who you are. Your story is not over. And what you've been through is just the beginning of something beautiful, something powerful. You have been prepared for this moment, and now it's time to embrace the future. The future where you walk in victory. The future where you walk in peace. The future where you walk in the fullness of your purpose. You've suffered enough. Enough is enough. It's time to rise up, to step into the freedom and the destiny that have been waiting for you all along. The best is yet to come. You have walked through the valley of shadows, and it felt like you were stuck. Did it every step forward seemed like one step closer to the weight of your own limitations. The burden, the pain, the sorrow, it felt like an endless cycle. Like no matter how much you pushed, how hard you tried, you could never seem to escape it. You have carried this weight on your shoulders for so long that you almost forgot what it felt like to stand tall without it. The struggles have left you feeling like you're trudging through life, not really living, just surviving. But today, I want you to understand something powerful. The suffering has been preparing you for something beyond what you could ever have imagined. The trials, the heartbreaks, the doubts, the moments when you felt like you couldn't go on, those have been the moments that have shaped you, that have refined you, that have made you who you are. But here's the truth. You have suffered enough. You have borne the weight long enough. And today, I declare that you are walking out of this season of suffering into a new season of victory, restoration, and peace. You have walked through fire, but now it's time to come out as gold. You've been refined, tested, but the testing is over. The storm has passed, and now you are stepping into the sunshine. It's so easy to forget that the pain you've been through, the anguish, the heartache, it all had a purpose. It's hard to see it when you're in the midst of it. You begin to feel like it's never going to end. You begin to question your worth, your ability to overcome. There are days when you've asked, why me? Why do I have to go through this? What have I done to deserve this pain? But listen, your pain does not define you. The struggles you face, they do not define you. What defines you is your ability to rise after every fall. What defines you is your perseverance when you feel like giving up. What defines you is the strength that you gain through everything you've endured. And today I need you to hear this truth deep in your heart. You are no longer a prisoner of your past. You are no longer defined by the pain or the suffering that you have walked through. You are defined by your ability to overcome it. Now, I know that the wounds are still fresh. I know that the scars still linger. And I know that there are moments when you think to yourself, can I ever truly heal? Can I ever move on from this? Can I ever fully leave behind the pain of the past? I understand that the scars are real. They're not something you can just forget. They are a part of your story. But what I want you to know today is that those scars are not signs of defeat. They are proof of your victory. They are evidence that you have been through the fire and you have come out stronger. They are reminders of what you have overcome. Those scars are not what you need to focus on. The victory that lies ahead of you, that's what you need to focus on. It's time to stop holding on to the past. The past has served its purpose and it has shaped you, but it no longer holds the power to dictate your future. It is time for you to let go. Let go of the fear. Let go of the doubt. Let go of the shame. Let go of the regret. The suffering has shaped you, but it does not define you. The past has been a teacher, but it is time for you to leave the classroom. It is time to step into the next phase of your journey where the suffering and the pain will no longer be your focus. Your focus is now on what is ahead. The breakthrough, the restoration, the blessings that have been waiting for you. The future that awaits you is brighter than you can imagine. I know it's hard to see that right now, especially when the scars of the past are still so fresh. But the future is coming and it is filled with the abundance of everything you've been praying for. It is filled with peace, with joy, with healing. And all of the pain, all of the suffering, it has been preparing you for this moment. The storms, the heartaches, the struggles, they have not been in vain. They have been building you, shaping you, preparing you for the life that is waiting for you. I want you to understand that the breakthrough you've been longing for is already on its way. It's not something that is coming in the distant future. It's here now. Your healing is happening right now. The restoration is already taking place. The peace, the joy, the breakthrough, they are all right within your reach. And today I declare that you are stepping into that new season, that new life, that new chapter. The pain you felt, the heartache, the suffering, they have made you resilient. They have made you strong. They have made you wiser. And now you are going to walk in the fullness of everything that has been prepared for you. You are not walking in defeat anymore. You are walking in victory. The suffering has had its season, but now it's time for you to step into a season of abundance, a season of healing, a season of restoration. No more looking back, no more holding on to the things that have hurt you. You are walking forward into a future that is filled with hope. filled with promise, filled with victory. You have suffered enough. The burden is lifted. The chains are broken. The storm has passed. And now it's time for you to rise and walk into the life that is waiting for you. You have made it. You have endured, and now you are stepping into your breakthrough. The best is yet to come. Your suffering has not been for nothing. It has been preparing you for this moment. And now it's time to step into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. It's time for you to embrace the new season. It's time to rise up and walk in the peace, the joy, and the victory that have been waiting for you. Enough is enough. You have suffered enough. It's time to rise, to heal, to restore, and to walk in the life you are meant to live. The best is yet to come. Welcome to Innovate Today. I'm your host, Sarah, and in this episode, we'll explore how voice AI is revolutionizing the way we interact with technology. Trust me, you won't want to miss this deep dive into the future. For so long, you've been weighed down by the past, held captive by your struggles, and lost in the midst of your pain. It has felt as if every day was another battle, each moment another reminder that your circumstances were beyond your control. You may have questioned your worth, your purpose, your strength, and sometimes you may have even wondered if there was any way out. You fought battles that have left you scarred, moments that have made you feel broken, and storms that have shaken you to your core. But I want to speak life into you today, and I want you to hear me when I say, you have suffered enough. The time for carrying that heavy burden has come to an end. You are standing on the precipice of something greater, something brighter, something far beyond the pain and the struggle that you've endured. When you've been stuck in the storm for so long, it can be difficult to imagine what it feels like to stand in the sunlight again. The weight of the hurt, the disappointments, the betrayals, and the fears, they can seem overwhelming. It feels as if the storm will never end, and you've become so accustomed to the darkness that it's hard to believe the sun will ever shine again. But let me remind you of this. The storm may be fierce, but the storm will not last forever. You are not defined by the storm, and you are certainly not defined by the weight of your suffering. You are defined by your ability to stand in the face of adversity, to rise even when it feels impossible, and to emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient. I know it's not easy to let go of the pain. You've carried it for so long, and there's a part of you that feels like it's a part of who you are. You've grown accustomed to it, and it feels strange to imagine life without it. But I need you to hear this truth today. The suffering has served its purpose. The pain, the loss, the hardship, they have not been in vain. Every single moment of struggle, every tear that you shed, every heartbreak you face has shaped you, molded you, and prepared you for the greatness that is ahead of you. Your suffering has been refining you. Much like gold is refined by fire. It has burned away the impurities, the things that were holding you back. And it has made you pure, strong, and ready for what lies ahead. It's important to understand that the trials you faced have not been designed to break you. They have been designed to build you. They have been designed to reveal the strength you never knew you had, the courage you never thought you could summon, and the resilience that lives deep within you. You may have felt like giving up, like you couldn't go on, but look at you now. You're still here. You're still standing. You are stronger than you were before. And that strength, that resilience, is what will carry you into the future that awaits you. But I also need you to understand this. You are not meant to carry the weight of the past forever. You were never meant to walk through life with the burdens of your past weighing you down. The wounds, the regrets, the mistakes, they have served their purpose, but now they must be released. Holding on to them only keeps you stuck in a place you were never meant to stay. You cannot move forward into the life that is waiting for you if you are constantly looking behind. It's time to release the past, to let go of the things that have held you captive, and to make the conscious decision to move forward into the future with hope, with faith, and with a renewed sense of purpose. I know that letting go can be hard. The past has a way of pulling at us, of reminding us of our mistakes, our failures, and the things that went wrong. But I want you to understand that holding on to the past is only keeping you from experiencing the new that is coming. It's keeping you from stepping into the future that you deserve. You were never meant to live in the shadows of yesterday. You were meant to live in the light of today, in the hope of tomorrow. You cannot step into the greatness that is ahead of you if you are still anchored to what is behind you. The future that awaits you is one of peace, one of joy, one of restoration, and one of victory. It is a future that is already unfolding even as you stand here today. I know it's hard to see it right now, especially when you've been through so much. But I want to encourage you to trust that the best is yet to come. The pain you've experienced has been a part of your journey, but it is not the end of your story. You are about to step into a season of healing, a season of breakthrough, and a season of divine restoration. The lessons you've learned through your suffering have prepared you for this moment, and now you are ready for the next chapter. I want you to hear this loud and clear. Your breakthrough is coming. Your healing is happening. Your restoration is already underway. You may not see it with your natural eyes, but I want you to trust in the unseen. I want you to have faith that the storm you've been walking through has prepared the way for your breakthrough. The struggles you face have paved the way for your triumph. You have suffered enough, and now it's time for you to rise. You are not defined by your scars. You are not defined by your pain. You are not defined by the things you've lost or the mistakes you've made. You are defined by the strength you have gained, by the wisdom you have earned, and by the person you have become. You are a warrior, a survivor, and a conqueror. The suffering you've endured has not broken you, it has built you. And now it's time for you to walk into the life that has been waiting for you. No more looking back, no more holding on to what was. The best is yet to come. You have suffered enough. And now it's time to step into the fullness of who you are meant to be. Your breakthrough is here. Your victory is at hand. The storm has passed and the sun is shining once again. It's time for you to rise, to heal, and to embrace the future that is waiting for you. The pain of the past no longer has a hold on you. You are free. You are restored. You are whole, and you are ready for the greatness that is ahead. You've been through a lot. I know you felt like you've been walking through the darkness for far too long, and it seems like there's no way out. For some of you, the weight of the world has been on your shoulders. The pain, the loss, the heartache, the disappointment. It is all piled up layer by layer till it feels like you can't even breathe anymore. And every time you thought you might catch a break, another wave of suffering seemed to crash over you. For so long, you've carried burdens that were never meant to be carried alone. You've faced battles, internal and external, that seemed endless. And through it all, you've wondered, how much longer will this last? When will it end? Is there hope for me? But I want you to hear me now. From the very depth of my heart, you have suffered enough. The time for carrying that weight, the time for enduring those struggles is over. It is time for you to step into a new season. A season of healing, of restoration, and of divine breakthrough. I know it's hard to even imagine that this could be possible, especially when everything around you may still seem uncertain, when the wounds of the past are still raw and the scars are still fresh. It's hard to believe that the suffering you've endured has not been in vain, but I need you to understand something profoundly important. The pain you've walked through, the sorrow, the disappointment, the hurt, it has all served a divine purpose. The suffering you've experienced has been preparing you for what's coming next. The trials have not been meant to break you. They have been meant to build you. Every single moment of suffering has been shaping you, strengthening you, and preparing you for the breakthrough that's coming. You are not the person you were when you started this journey. You are stronger, you are wiser, you are better, and now it's time for you to walk in the fullness of that strength. Let me tell you something powerful. You are not defined by your past. The pain, the mistakes, the failures, the loss, they do not define who you are. They are pieces of your story, but they are not the whole story. There is so much more ahead of you. You are not stuck in the past, and you are not bound by the chains of your previous struggles. No, today I declare that you are stepping out of the shadows and into the light of your true destiny. The wounds you carry, the scars, the struggles, those are the marks of a warrior, of someone who has been through the fire and emerged victorious. They are not signs of defeat. They are the evidence of your resilience, of your strength, and of your ability to overcome anything that comes your way. And now, I need you to let go of the past. Let go of the pain. Let go of the regrets. Let go of the mistakes that you keep holding on to. The past has served its purpose, but now it's time to release it so you can fully embrace the future that is already unfolding before you. I know releasing the past is hard. I know it's not easy to let go of the pain that feels like it's a part of you. But I need you to hear me clearly. You are not meant to carry the weight of yesterday forever. You were never meant to walk through life dragging the burdens of your past with you. It is time to put down the weight. It is time to step into the freedom that comes from releasing the old so that you can fully embrace the new. The future that is waiting for you is one of peace, one of joy, one of abundance. You have already endured the worst. You have already walked through the fire. And now the fire has purified you. The storms have passed, and the rain has watered the seeds that are now beginning to grow. It's time for you to see the harvest, the fruit of everything you've been through. But you can't fully step into that harvest if you are still holding on to the past. It's time to let it go. Let go of the pain. Let go of the guilt. Let go of the shame. Let go of the fear. You've carried it long enough. And I want you to understand this truth. The breakthrough that you've been waiting for is not just a distant dream. It's not just something that you'll experience when you finally get everything right or when your circumstances finally change. No, the breakthrough is happening now. It's unfolding right in front of you. The doors of opportunity are opening. The healing you've been longing for is already happening. The restoration of your soul, of your mind, of your body, it is taking place as we speak. You may not see it all yet, but I want you to trust that the shift is happening. The breakthrough is coming and is closer than you think. The suffering that you have endured has paved the way for this moment. The pain, the trials, they have been preparing the ground for the seeds of your breakthrough to take root and grow. You may not see the full picture now, but I want you to hold on to hope, hold on to faith, and hold on to the truth that your breakthrough is already in motion. It's time for you to step into your new season. It's time for you to stop looking back and start looking forward. The past has been a teacher, but the future is your destiny. The pain has been your refining fire, but the peace that awaits you is your reward. The struggle has been your preparation, but the victory is your promise. You are not the same person you were when you began this journey, and now you are stepping into the fullness of who you always meant to be. You have suffered enough, and now it's time to walk in victory. It's time to walk in the healing and restoration that have been promised to you. It's time to walk in the purpose and the destiny that you were created for. The best is yet to come, and I want you to believe that with every part of your being. You have been made for greatness, and now it's time for you to walk in that greatness. You have survived, you have endured, you have overcome, and now the time has come for you to rise up, to take hold of the new that is waiting for you, and to embrace the future that is yours. The pain no longer has control over you. The suffering no longer has power over you. You are free, you are healed, you are whole, and you are ready. You've suffered enough. And now it's time to step into the life that has always been yours. The storm has passed. The season of suffering is over. The time of breakthrough is now. And you, my friend, are ready to receive all that has been promised to you. There's something powerful that happens when we experience the weight of suffering, when life brings us to our knees and it seems like there's no way out. For a long time, the battles have been relentless. It feels like every time you get up, life knocks you down again. The pain, the loss, the disappointments, they've accumulated, and sometimes it feels like they become a part of you. You've had to navigate heartaches and challenges that made you question whether you could ever truly move forward. You faced moments when you couldn't even see a way through the storm, and all you wanted was peace, just a little bit of peace. Yet no matter how long it seemed to take, you held on, you fought, you kept going. And let me tell you this today, you have suffered enough. The season of enduring without reward, the period where every step felt like trudging through mud, it's over. You've come through the worst, and now it's time for you to step into a new chapter, a new season, one that's filled with healing, restoration, and the victory that has always been waiting for you. It's difficult though, isn't it? When you're still holding on to the remnants of the past, the scars of past failures, betrayals, and heartaches, it's hard to see anything beyond that. It's hard to even imagine that life could be different, that joy could return, that peace could settle in your soul. And so many times you've wondered if it was worth it. You've wondered if the pain was ever going to end, if the tears were ever dry, and if you would ever feel whole again. But I want you to understand this powerful truth today. The suffering you've gone through wasn't in vain. It wasn't a random act of fate. Every moment of hurt, every moment of despair, every battle that left you bruised and broken was part of something greater. Your suffering has been refining you, shaping you, and preparing you for something much greater than you can see right now. It's been making you stronger. It's been creating a depth in you, a resilience and a wisdom that cannot be gained through ease. The storms have made you who you are, and now you are prepared for the breakthrough that's already on its way. The journey has been long, and the battles you fought have felt endless. It's understandable to feel like giving up. It's understandable to feel like you can't take another step, that the weight of it all is simply too much. But look at you now. You're still standing. You didn't give up. You didn't let the darkness swallow you. And now it's time to embrace that you are not defined by your pain. You are not defined by your suffering. The pain has been a part of your journey, but it is not the sum total of who you are. You are so much more than the struggles you faced. You are more than the losses, the mistakes, the regrets. You are a warrior who has fought through it all and come out the other side. You are a survivor, a conqueror, someone who has endured and overcome. And it's time for you to realize that the victory is already yours. The healing is already in motion, and the restoration has already begun. I know it's hard to believe that when the pain feels so fresh, when the scars seem like permanent fixtures in your life, but I need you to hear this with your heart today. The suffering you've endured has not broken you. No, it has shaped you into something beautiful. It has refined you like gold in the fire. And now the fire is over. It's time to come out of that refining process stronger, better, and prepared for the blessings that have been waiting for you. You are not going to walk through this life carrying the weight of the past forever. You were never meant to. It's time to lay down the burdens you've been carrying and step into a new season of freedom, of peace, of joy. The pain has served its purpose. It has made you who you are, but it is not who you are. It has been a part of the process, but now it's time to release it. The pain has been preparing the ground for your growth, for the breakthrough that's on the horizon. And I want you to know today that you don't have to carry it any longer. You can let go. You can move forward. You can step into the new season that is ahead of you. But in order to do that, you have to choose to release the past. You have to choose to forgive, not just others, but also yourself. You have to choose to let go of the regrets, the guilt, the shame, and the fear. It's not easy, I know. It's not easy to forget the hurt, to forget the betrayal, to forget the things that were said and done. But what I want you to understand is this: the weight of holding onto the past is far greater than the weight of letting go. It may not happen all at once, but each step you take in letting go is a step toward the freedom and peace that you deserve. I want you to hear this today with the depth of your soul. The breakthrough is coming. It is already in motion. You may not see it yet, but I promise you, it's happening. Your restoration is happening right now. Your healing is unfolding as we speak. The peace you've been longing for is just around the corner. The joy, the victory, it's all waiting for you. And the trials, the suffering, the struggles, they have been preparing you for this moment. They've been preparing you for the breakthrough that is about to come. The chains of the past, the wounds, the scars, they will no longer hold you. You have suffered enough, and now it's time to step into your new season. The future that's waiting for you is filled with blessings. It's filled with hope. It's filled with joy. It's filled with peace. You have endured the fire, and now it's time to walk in the freedom and the victory that have always been meant for you. The storms have passed, and the sun is shining once again. The best is yet to come. And I want you to know that today is the day you step into the future you've been waiting for. You've endured, you've overcome, you've risen above the pain and the struggles, and now you are walking into a season of restoration, of healing, and of divine breakthrough. No more looking back. No more dwelling on what was. No more holding on to the past. The past has served its purpose, but the future is what matters now. And in the future, there is hope, there is peace, there is joy, there is victory. It's time for you to claim it. It's time for you to step into the life that has been waiting for you. You have suffered enough, and now it's time to walk in the fullness of who you were always meant to be. The best is yet to come, and you are stepping into that future right now. You've walked through darkness. You've walked through pain. You've walked through struggles that have tested every part of your being. And I know there were times when it felt like you couldn't take another step. I know there were moments when you thought you might crumble under the weight of everything you've endured. It felt like every time you took a breath, the air was heavy with sorrow, with regret, with disappointment, and sometimes with hopelessness. But I'm here to tell you something you need to hear today. Something that I want you to take deep into your heart. You have suffered enough. The time of enduring without seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, the time of questioning whether things would ever change, that season is over. You are standing on the threshold of something new, something better, something that you couldn't even imagine in your darkest days. The pain, the struggle, the heartache, it has served its purpose, and now it's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to leave behind what was and step into what will be. It's easy to look back at the journey you've been through and feel overwhelmed. To feel as though the weight of everything you faced is insurmountable, that the scars are too deep to ever heal, that the wounds will always be there, reminders of the battles you've fought and the battles you've lost. But I need you to understand something. Those scars are not your identity. They are not who you are. They are just markers of the journey you've been on, proof that you endured, proof that you fought, proof that you overcame. And now you are more than the sum of those struggles. You are more than the pain you've experienced. You are a person who has been refined by fire, shaped by the storms, and made stronger by the adversity. And that strength, that resilience is what's going to carry you forward into a future that's brighter than anything you could imagine. Yes, it's hard to let go of the pain. It's hard to release the hurt, the anger, the bitterness, and the resentment that have taken root in your heart. It's hard because those emotions feel like they've become a part of you. You've carried them for so long that it seems unimaginable to live without them. But I need you to hear me when I say that holding on to the pain is not going to make it go away. In fact, it's only keeping you stuck in the past. It's preventing you from moving forward into the future that's waiting for you. The pain has served its purpose. It has taught you lessons. It has shaped your character, and it has given you the strength to face whatever comes next. But now, it's time to let it go. The pain doesn't have to define you. The hurt doesn't have to control you. You are not bound to the past. You are free. And it's time for you to step into the freedom that comes from letting go. But letting go doesn't mean forgetting. It doesn't mean pretending that the pain never happened or that it wasn't real. It means releasing the hold that the past has on you. It means choosing to forgive both others and yourself. Forgiveness isn't about excusing what happened or pretending that it didn't matter. Forgiveness is about giving yourself permission to heal. It's about freeing yourself from the grip that the past has on your heart. It's about acknowledging the pain, but choosing to let go of its power over you. And when you do that, when you choose to forgive, you free yourself to move forward into the life that's waiting for you. You free yourself to embrace the new opportunities, the new blessings, the new joy that is ahead of you. I know it's not easy. It's not easy to forgive when you've been hurt, when you've been betrayed, when you've lost something that you thought you could never live without. But I want you to understand this. The person you're forgiving is not the one who is benefiting most. You are the one who is being set free. You are the one who is healing. You are the one who is stepping into the future that is waiting for you. And as long as you hold on to the past, as long as you hold on to the hurt, you are keeping yourself from experiencing the fullness of the life that is ahead of you. The time has come for you to let it go. The time has come for you to release the bitterness, the anger, the resentment, and the guilt. It's time to let it all go so that you can walk into the future with a clean heart, a clear mind, and a renewed spirit. There is something so beautiful waiting for you on the other side of this. I know it may not seem like it right now, but I promise you, the pain you've endured has been preparing you for what's coming. The hurt has been making room for healing. The struggle has been making room for peace. The losses have been making room for new beginnings. And when you step into that new season, when you step into that future, you will look back and realize that everything you've been through has been a part of God's greater plan for your life. It was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to refine you. And now you are stepping into a new chapter, a chapter filled with peace, filled with joy, filled with the kind of fulfillment you've been longing for. You have already endured so much. You have already survived the hardest part. The worst is over. And now it's time for you to experience the breakthrough, the healing, the restoration that you've been praying for. The pain you've endured has been like a refining fire, burning away everything that was not meant to be a part of your life. And now you are emerging from that fire, purified, stronger, and ready to step into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. The breakthrough is coming. The restoration is already in motion. The healing is already happening. And all the things that you've lost, all the things that have been taken from you are about to be restored, multiplied. What you thought was lost is coming back to you. What you thought was destroyed is about to be rebuilt. So I want you to stand strong today. I want you to stand firm in the knowledge that the suffering you've endured has been for a greater purpose. You have suffered enough. And now it's time for you to step into the freedom, the peace, and the restoration that has been waiting for you. You are stronger than you think. You are more resilient than you know. And you are about to walk into a season of abundance, of healing, of joy. The best is yet to come. You have suffered enough, and now it's time to embrace the new that is waiting for you. It's time to walk in the fullness of your purpose, to step into the life you were always meant to live. The pain no longer has control over you. The past no longer has a hold on you. You are free. You are restored. You are ready for what comes next. And it's going to be greater than anything you've ever imagined.